What's up, guys? As always, it's Tim. Welcome to TNCast. This video is kind of a rebuttal and a explanation to Mo's Jack's comment on the last video about temp characters. Let's see. Where do I start? Well, first of all, Mo is not completely wrong. Some people do this, and some people feel alienated by this and so on and so forth. But my rebuttal to this is that the people that he's talking about have been in this game forever, much longer than him or I. And they have put countless man hours into this game to make it better. And I think it's unfair to put them on this sort of pedestal to where they need to do things a certain way, especially when most of us don't. So I think it's unfair to do that, and the reason I say that is because, again, they've put countless man hours in this game to make it good, and we still all want to bitch about it, and it's unfair. It's completely unfair. And I've been playing the game forever. I mean, since 2003. So and I don't see where we think that we can take these people and tell them that they have to do something a certain way when they've made this game what it is. And it's an excellent game. It's probably the most well-coded game I've ever seen. It's the best game for role-playing I've ever seen. It's amazing. It's great. And nothing can beat it. Hands down. Nothing can beat it. So we're not allowed. Plain and simple. And I've played this game forever, and I have not put as much into this game as certain people have, and that is a fact. I've tried to help, and I've helped where I could, but I have not put as much effort and sweat into this game as probably 9/10 of the people who have played as long as I have. So you just can't do that to them. You can't put them on that pedestal. It's not fair. You know, they put all this time and effort into this game. It's free. You can play whenever you want. I mean, it's amazing. So we just can't do that. It's not fair. It's not allowed. And quite frankly, I'm not even one of those people, and I find it offensive. And I'm not saying that Mo's wrong. Again, they do that, but they have earned the privilege to do that. Plain and simple. They have put more time and effort into this game, and we think that things just happen instantaneously, and that's not the fact. I mean, look at how many laws have been written. Look at the Constitution that was written. Look at all these things. That took time. That took effort. And you just can't do that to them. If they want to roleplay at a certain roleplay, then they can. If they want to roleplay or they don't want to roleplay, they can pick. They've earned that right. I can't say that enough. I have not earned that right. I've put in time. I've played a lot, but I have not earned that right. I need to role play as much as I can whenever I can. And that's a point. But these people, and I know who they are, and he knows who they are, and we all know who they are just amazing people. The staff in this game is amazing. And you just can't do that. I completely disagree. There are some points that are valid, but there's extenuating circumstances, and you have to take those into account. You know, we can all say, it's human nature to all say that we did awesome and we're so good and we're perfect and so on and so forth. We're not. None of us has put in much effort in this game as the core player base. Alright, and this is coming from a guy who's part of that core player base, and I have not put in that much time. So you just can't do it. And I disagree. I respectfully disagree. And that's really all I have to say. And I like Mo. He's an awesome guy. He's very friendly. He's very cool. One of the funniest guys that I've ever known. And I like him a lot. But I disagree, sir. That's all I have to say. But feel free to rebuttal. That's fine. I like rebuttals. I like a little 1-2 conversation. So, but that's my stance on that, is that these people have put in too much time, too much effort to not be allowed to do whatever the hell they want, basically. And if if anybody has a problem with that, then just don't play. But if you think you can tough it out and work it out, then do. And a lot of us players that have been playing for a long time, Mo included, myself included, we've been given privileges and things that we were supposed to use. And a lot of us misused them or didn't do what we said we're going to do, or things of that nature, or got caught. And that's the thing. If you're going to plan, you got to plan for these people to jump into the role play. And if you didn't plan for that, then you're fucked, and that's your fault. That's just your fault. And I've been fucked by it, you know, everybody has. So you just can't you have to be the best role-playing planner in the world to get away with a lot of stuff on here. So but I just want everyone to know I enjoy the game. I love the game. I'll never stop playing the game. It's, you know, it's a big part of my life. It's a continually smaller growing part of my life with, you know, with work and everything, but it's you know, it is part of my life, and I'll always remember the game and the people in the game. And I'll always remember how great the staff was. I'll always remember everything. So I just want you guys to know that don't stop playing, but also understand that most of these people in this game have put in a lot more work than you and I, and so they have the right to do what they want. And that's just something you got to work around. You know, it's just something that you gotta work on. And as long as you're a good role play planner, you will never get screwed. That is a fact. So, guys, enjoy the game. And as always, I'm Tim. If you have any questions, concerns, or an idea for a video, send it in. I'm happy to accept them. Guys, have a good day.